Hello, in this lecture we are going to continue our discussion about the OBs. In last lecture we discussed what the OB35 means, or all the cyclic interrupt organization block mean. In this lecture we are going to discuss the error handling organization block, which we have done two of them, which is OB82 and OB85. To know what the meaning of this organization block, if we go to Siemens manual, as we have seen before, and we can look for OB82. So OB81 or OB82, let's look for OB82 as we said. Now OB82 in page 55, it says it's called diagnostic interrupt organization block. The point is, if the issue in Siemens PLC, that if there is an error happen that can stop the CPU, which means if you are doing some coding and the PLC is running and the operation is running and you have done something wrong, that could stop the PLC. But to stop the PLC from stopping, you can define some organization block that give you some diagnostic data and just prevent the stoppage of the PLC in case of error. One of these organization block is called OB82. So OB82, what happens is if it says here, if OB82 has not been programmed, the CPU change the mode to stop mode. But if you configure the OB82, the CPU doesn't go to stop mode, but instead it just give you a diagnostic message and says there is an error on that module, or an error in this I/O card, or whatever. Like if you are using Profibus network or Profinet network and you haven't configured OB82 and something wrong happened in this network, the CPU will stop. But if you configured OB82 as we have done here, the CPU will not stop. The CPU will continue running and just give you I/O fault. How do you know if you have an I/O fault? If you go to the CPU here and then not double click, so if you go here, it has to be running because currently we are in the off mode. The CPU has to be running. So if you run the simulation mode, so now the CPU is running in the run mode. So if you go here and then we go online with the CPU and then double click on it, I just want to show you quickly. It's have a buffer, diagnostic buffer, and has all the events. So in case of I/O fault, it will just say you have I/O fault. Here we have just say the CPU is changing the mode from start to run. So this is the usage of OB82 or OB85, and you'll find more details in this manual that provided by Siemens. Thank you. We continue the discussion of OBs in the next lecture as well.